For your break, your backwards break falling, try this out. When you lower yourself down towards the ground, don't have your butt or your tailbone touch immediately. Try to avoid that and land on the flat of your back. What's important here is to try or really emphasize tucking in your chin while you're doing this as well. The reason why I'm suggesting this to you is that when we do backwards break falling on a very hard ground, our tailbone, as we fall from like a very hard push, it receives a lot of impact, and there might be a chance where your tailbone might really break, and that's just like a very bad sign. Yeah. So what I want you guys to do as you're lowering yourself and really relax here, tucking in your chin, is to avoid the tailbone entirely. Yeah, if by any chance you feel like this is really hurting your back or something, or if you have back issues, I do too, just stick with the tailbone thing, but that's something to work towards when you're working at a more higher level, when it's like on hard ground. Since everyone's done it, we'll just move on. But in terms of all of your rolling techniques, one thing I have to really emphasize is, as you're doing this, to immediately bring one arm up, either or, to protect yourself as you're coming. Yeah? As you're rolling, you're leaving yourself extremely vulnerable to an attack from here. Yeah? Either the person is like close enough to like boot the back of your head, your spine and whatnot, or give you a good soccer boot to the face as you're coming up, trying to comprehend what's coming, and then you see a foot in front of you, right? Immediately bring the arm up to protect yourself. Cool. Yellow and below, one thing that could help you in terms of your break falling, facing inwards, is to aim past the person, yeah, as you roll. In the earlier years of when learning break falling, people have a tendency to start from here and roll over. And what I find as you're doing this is that people tend to slide off and then break toes and whatnot. And it just, you land awkwardly and just bad news bears all around. So try to have your waist or core just even past the person as you're going through. Cool. That just, you know, I could just like walk comfortably. Yeah. And for even everyone, has anyone received toe injuries while they're doing break falling? Yeah, like they kind of suck their toes every now and then. Yeah. One thing that could help you, and this is what I've learned after like a series of unfortunate events, is to someone got it. Is to have your toes curled up like so. When you turn the sole of your foot up towards the ceiling, it just kind of aligns everything in a way that doesn't really expose any of the joints or yeah. Yeah. So as you land, I could smack this as hard as I can. Might sting a little, but my toes and everything else is generally safe. Cool. Again, there's so many different variations in terms of break falling, and depending on what sensei you get, it's like, no, you're doing it wrong, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, it all depends on your body shape. So I'll make one suggestion and make it with what you will, depending on if your body is ideal for that. What I kind of find what a lot of you guys are doing is going from here and then jumping. Yeah? Think about kind of like collapsing your upper body all the way down to your knee. Yeah? You can feel once you're doing this, and if I'm not really moving this leg, I'm creating a lot of tension just right here. Yeah? There's a certain point in which, actually, you guys, if you want to run over there, there's a certain point where you do let go of the floor, and your lower body kind of just plays catch up. What I kind of mean by that is, by doing that, it makes your body, or forces your body to go more vertical. Yeah. I kind of find that if you start a little bit high, there's varying factors that could really alter your trajectory to go in a slant, which just hurts a lot more. If you want to get a whiplash, fine by me. For a lot of the hip throwing techniques, what I'm kind of seeing, and I do this a lot too, is that we tend to get lazy and just as we're throwing, we just do this. Try to add more movement in terms of your hips as you do this. So if Nate does like a roundhouse punch or something like that, I'm trying to go around, just doing this alone, and doing this. You might kind of, you don't really stick your hip out, and you kind of give them enough space so it's opening. Just if you're doing ogashi to it, like do ogashi. Not adding a lot. That can happen, you know? So what I want you guys to do, if you're going to be doing a hip throw, is to, add more of a rotation, add more of your hip. Yeah, because just this little, once I have connection here, Make sense? Excellent. Same thing with that in mind. Go. You've seen what we're doing before, right? It's just push, punch, and whatnot, and just stop with the one side. Okay? And then if I like it, then we'll continue on with the other side. Cool? Yellow and above, or if you know it, Aikido rolls this time. Go.
Take a push. You're pushing.
Oh, yeah. Join whatever group. Are you on? Yeah, you've done well.
Yes.
Everyone just go once. Excellent. Cool. So next is going to be sideways walls facing that side, but what I want to see actually, what I want to see instead of just like kind of James, over you. Instead of like doing this, side, and doing that, like that kind of percussive movement. That's realistic, yeah, but in order to build up to it, a person, like if they're like this, they'll have this kind of effect. Kind of thing, yeah, like a whiplash. I hate that feeling. So, to work with, in order to improve intensity, just like go in and then, yeah. Cool. Just for safety's sake, just to like add the level of intensity, but not cause whiplash. Yeah. Excellent. Go. Nice.
So like Euro sensei?
No, sorry.